If there is no peace, it's not possible. So these are the issues that people should understand, that this thing affects every other thing. And I always remind people that there is no religion, there is no tribe, there is no local government or state that people have not sacrificed for the success of this operation. So it is a Nigerian operation, it's not a military operation anymore.
Okay. When you are first posted to the Northeast to come and lead as the theater commander, how did you feel?
Yes, it was really very exciting. I mean, for an infantry officer, for an infantry general, it was something you always look forward to, opportunity to come and serve, especially at this stage. Being a theater commander, especially in the Northeast, we all know the entire country is looking up to the Northeast, the success in the Northeast, and we know all the challenges. The crisis has been going on for over 13 years, and so it is something we always wanted to have the opportunity to command such troops to be able to bring it to a logical conclusion. Yes. A lot of opportunities I had been in the theater, so it gave me a good view of anticipation of what the challenges are in the field.
Okay, so when you were first posted, what were the goals that you wanted to achieve when you just received the information?
Yes, firstly to get my troops together, to get them to understand that is a task that we can't afford to fail, and that we need everybody on board to achieve that. Secondly, also to make the citizens within the Northeast to understand that it's not a military war alone. Everybody has a role to play. The military, like we said, kinetic effort is not 25%. So if you write an exam and win 25%, it's still not a pass. So you need every other person. 75% of it is non-kinetic. So the non-kinetic aspect is what we do. So we partner with the state government first and foremost, because they're the ones that have the authority, and other security agencies, so that they know that we're on board together. Then we got religious leaders, the traditional rulers, we got the market women, got the National Union of Road Transport Workers, the motor parks. Everybody now understood that everybody has a role to play.
Okay.
So if you see something, say something.
Okay.
Because it is when you see and you to tell us that way, because we couldn't have been everywhere.
Yes.
So I think that galvanized everybody together into the operation, and it made it a lot easier because my information flow became fantastic.
Okay.
The media was there for us. They understood that we're here, we're open. If there are things we discuss, when we make mistakes, we acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
I know. So I think everybody coming on board actually made a lot of difference.
Okay. You said you were first posted to Mongono and
Kukawa and
2018. These are critical areas where the insurgency really operated.
Yes.
So, please, can you tell us in detail? With that postings, you must have carried out a lot of operations.
Yes.
Just can you cite us few of these operations which you still hold very dear to you, that you still remember and they still remain fresh because of the quantum of stress or maybe efforts you put in them?
Yes. We conducted a lot of operations to open the road between Kukawa. During the dry season,
yes.
There's 42 kilometers Kukawa to Gudumbali.
Okay.
The road is bad, but you can go off cross country.
Okay.
So it's very possible.
Okay.
So we dominated that area. We opened to Gudumbali, then opened Gudumbali through Garunda, Zari to Damasak.
Yes.
Then round through Gubio,
yes.
Kareto, Gubio, coming back into Maiduguri.
Yes.
So we made sure those areas are free.
Yes.
Patrols were sent out, deliberate patrols, to clear those areas. Then Mongono access to Baga.
Yes.
So we make sure that all those places are free,
yes.
and then that secured that area for that period.
Yes.
And that's when we had a lot of deployments then, until later on when they came and reduced the deployments.
Okay.
And that actually affected, the operation within those general areas.
Yes. Okay, so in detail, please, I still want to hear about the achievements. What are the achievements that you feel as the theater commander? Then what are the things that you think is your
achievement? Generally, first and foremost, Maiduguri, now you enter, you hardly can understand that there's war. And then it goes like that. Farming this year was fantastic. The harvest has been very good. Started last year.
Yes.
Then the surrendering exercise of the insurgents. It started. I took over in June 2021. By July, we had the first 11 ones that surrendered, and then, as of when I was leaving, as of last month, we had over 84,000 that have surrendered so far. That is, I think, that is very. But the greatest part is that we had unity of purpose. There was peace within the northeast region, and we kept on improving. So you could see livelihood is back, life is coming back to normalcy. Schools are open, businesses are opening, and then gratefully, when I came in, there was no light.
Yes.
This light issue. So we tried to provide security and all this thing until the light was restored.
Okay.
And now you can see that life is actually coming because electricity has a lot to do with development.
Yes.
It eases a lot of things. So we created all those avenues, and then with the synergy we have with the media, with members of the public together, and all other security agencies, because we develop systems where we do joint training.
Okay.
Joint training with other security agencies.
Yes.
We do joint meetings to get on the way forward. Like we started meeting on the elections that is coming,
Yes.
so that we understand that we need each other and we must partner together. Okay. So what I wanted to eliminate is this aspect of intra-service fightings. That has actually affected. Before now we used to have police fighting army fighting this. No. So we eliminated that, and everybody now understood that we needed to work together. So that has actually made the peace very, very possible.
So can you count that as one of the greatest
No,
sources?
some of for us, nowhere in the world if ever had over 80-something thousand surrendered.
Yes.
Nowhere in the world has it ever happened. And since they started surrendering in July 2021 till date, we've not had any major issue, because initially the populace were skeptical. Are they sure?
Yes.
Can we take them back in? These guys have killed. What do we do with them? And all that. But we reassured them consistently.
Yes.
That no, these guys are, for them to have come out the way they did,
Yes.
it shows you that they are really willing. That what we know is that the strategy we adopted is this strangulation. We try to make sure that they don't get people assisting them with logistics, because we know if they can't get logistics, it's difficult for them to operate. So we use the multinational joint task force to cross the international borders, because normally what they do is that when we put pressure on them, they go to either Cameroon, Chad, or Niger.
Yes.
Because we cannot enter, they now come back. Later, they now come back again and attack. So this time around, the multinational joint task force is also headed by a Nigerian,
Yes.
Major General A.K. Ibrahim.
Yes.
So we work together. He blocks those areas where we operate. So while anyone that tries to cross, they too will attack that person.
Okay.
So the synergy now became very good.
Okay.
With the air component, the land component, the police, and everybody. So those are very good. My actual mandate is to restore peace within the Northeast.
Yes.
So once there is, I think for us now, the level of peace we are seeing now,
Yes.
there's a pointer that we're heading there.
Yes.
And now that we have a new theater commander, he too is going to push through. Our dream, our prayer is for God Almighty, the will of success, to be able to finish this year. Last year we thought we could finish it up, but they fizzled out, and now we're regrouping. Now with the new theater commander is following up on that with the multinational joint task force.
Okay, when you are exiting as the charter commander, how do you feel? Is there a lingering goal that was actually on your checklist?
Yes.
When you were assuming office?
Yeah, I think the greatest goal I wanted to achieve was that to be able to say that insurgency has ended in the Northeast.
Okay.
Completely.
Okay.
But again, we know that insurgency is not like a switch where you can put it off and on.
Yes.
It takes a long period, because you are dealing with people that have ideology.
Yes.
And you can't see a person and know what's his ideology in his mind.
Yes.
So that makes it a lot difficult.
Yes.
So it's a gradual walk, and we must continue to push. And that's why we said the kinetic aspect. Yes, we can deny them movement, deny them this. If the citizens you are protecting are hungry,
Yes.
don't have medicals,
Yes.
no accommodation, no water,
Yes.
no school,
Yes.
we are still going to go back to, because how did it start? It's because we lack those things.
Yes.
So that's why the non-kinetic aspect has to do with good governance.
Yes.
We must get a good police,
Yes.
security, and
Yes.
all those things all put together
Yes.
to make it successful.
I hope that will.
But what I always tell people is, don't allow insurgency to start. It's not something you can eradicate easily.
Yes.
You can hardly beat somebody who believes in what he's doing that is right.
Yes.
If you're fighting somebody who has nothing to lose, it's dangerous. He has
dangerous.
nothing to lose.
Yes. What is the greatest memory that you took away when existing this?
Yeah, my
theater?
greatest memory is that Borno has become another home for me, because frankly speaking, everybody in Borno especially gave me the best of support. I enjoyed the best of support in every means, from the state government
Yes.
to the locals, even to the least individuals.
Yes.
You go there, you see how people appreciate what you are doing. Every day, I go on radio stations when I come to, you hear people, calling to just pray for us for our success.
Yes.
It means a lot.
Okay.
That's why we try to encourage people. Sometimes you hear the media like we said today, some other media from somewhere that don't understand the dynamics.
Yes.
When something happens, they start talking.
Yeah.
You're talking down on the man that has been there for maybe 2 years, sleeping inside trench, water, rain, sun, and heat, everything.
Yes.
And you're telling him he's useless. You see, he feels bad.
Yes.
We're all human beings.
Yes.
And you discourage him.
Yes.
Instead of him to encourage him, that thank you, well done, God bless you, it encourages him to want to do more.
Yes.
So my prayer for people is that you should have understand that this thing, a lot of people think it is just a military operation. No, this is a Nigerian project. So every Nigerian should see that the success to this will ensure that Nigeria grows. They are supposed to come and drill around Gubio side. NMPC is supposed to come and they are conducting exploration
Yes.
for crude oil.
Yes.
If there is no peace, it's not possible. You know, so these are the issues that people should understand, that this thing affects every other thing. And I always remind people that there is no religion, there is no tribe, there is no local government or state that people have not sacrificed for the success of this operation. So it is a Nigerian operation, it's not a military operation alone.
Okay.
So it's just to appeal to people to continue to give all the support to the military. We are determined to end this thing. And then to call on those ones that are trading. There are a lot of people that see trading, carrying, smuggling goods to go and give those guys because they are making money. A bag of rice in their area is almost 100k.
Yes.
Carrying fuel, carrying all those things to go and give them. We have banned the importation of urea fertilizer. People still want to snake to go and give them because of IED. This IED doesn't always affect the military, it affects civilians. You see vehicles will go and climb and that's all is gone and everybody's dead or amputated. So those are things we don't want. So we want to appeal to people. Don't think of the small gains you are making now to continue to trade with these people, because you are eating blood money. How someone says, "Aboki barao barao ni." So you too, once you are assisting them, you are one of them. You know, so we want to appeal to people to stop, so that this thing can end. Because it's this little help that you are giving them that is still sustaining them. We need to cooperate with the security forces so that we can bring this to an end and let that be normal. It's already 14 years now. We just want this to end so that life can come back to normalcy.
It is normal to see scars on the bodies of a military officer, but yours is here on your forehead.
Yes. I had an accident where I was sleeping in the car. The vehicle crashed, so my head went into the guy. I was lucky to stay alive.
Okay.
I was not on belt.
Was it during an operation?
No, it wasn't during. It was just normal. It's just a normal operation.
Okay.
Normal
Thank you
movement.
very much.
Thank you. And then we appreciate you, the media. Frankly speaking, I mean, you guys are doing very well. Most of you were here before, during, and up till now. I mean, it tells a lot.
Thank you.
And nobody can tell the story better than you guys. And that's what I'm saying. The other media should understand that they need to get you guys and say, look, how you'll be able to give them this the story incomplete.
Thank you very much for your commendation. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nice to do this.